Once in a quiet village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young man named David. He was known throughout the village for his impatience and his desire to accomplish things quickly, often taking shortcuts and disregarding advice. One sunny afternoon, David's grandfather, a wise and elderly man named Samuel, called him over to sit beside him on the porch. David, in a hurry as usual, reluctantly joined his grandfather. "David," Samuel began with a warm smile, "I've watched you grow into a capable young man, but I've also noticed your eagerness to rush through life. I'd like to share a story with you." David, though not thrilled about delaying his plans, nodded, showing respect for his beloved grandfather. Samuel began, "When I was your age, I was much like you, always in a hurry to get to the next thing. One day, as I was walking through the forest, I came across a cocoon hanging from a tree branch. Inside, I could see a struggling butterfly, trying to break free." David leaned in, intrigued by his grandfather's story. Samuel continued, "I watched that butterfly for a while, David. It was a difficult and slow process, but eventually, the butterfly emerged, stretching its wings and taking flight for the first time." David, impatient as ever, interrupted, "So what, Grandpa? It's just a butterfly." Samuel smiled gently. "Ah, but there's a lesson in this story, my dear. You see, I couldn't resist helping the butterfly. I carefully cut open the cocoon, thinking I was doing it a favor by making its struggle easier." David raised an eyebrow, curious. "But, David," Samuel said, "I soon realized my mistake. The butterfly, without the struggle to break free from the cocoon, never developed the strength it needed to fly properly. It could only flutter weakly and eventually perished." David pondered this for a moment. "So, what's the lesson, Grandpa?" Samuel looked into his grandson's eyes and said, "The lesson, my boy, is that sometimes, the difficulties and challenges we face in life are what make us stronger and better. It's not about rushing through life but about embracing the journey, even the struggles. They shape us into the people we are meant to be." David felt a sense of understanding wash over him. He realized that he had been missing out on valuable experiences by always seeking shortcuts and avoiding challenges. From that day forward, David began to approach life with more patience and a willingness to embrace its ups and downs. He understood that, like the butterfly, the struggles he faced would ultimately make him stronger and wiser. And so, the wisdom of his grandfather became a guiding light in his life, reminding him that sometimes, it's the journey itself that matters most.